story and pictures of little Cheif. Okay.
How he is little.
He's a little Indian, he does. The Indians were going hunting. May I go, said little Cheif. No, said his father. Stay here and help your mother. Little Cheif helped his mother sweep the tent. He helped her husk the corn. He helped hang out the wash. At last, the work was done. Now you may go and play, said little Cheif's mother. Good, said little Cheif. I'm going to play I'm a hunter. He went into the woods. Little Cheif saw a fox. May I have your coat of fur, please? He asked the fox. If you can catch me, said the fox, and he ran away. Little Cheif saw a bear. May I have your coat of fur? He said. I should say not, said the bear. What would I wear? And he chased little Cheif away. Little Cheif saw a buffalo. May I have your coat of fur? He asked little Cheif. Take it, said the buffalo. I am lost. I do not care what happens to me. Don't be scared, said little Cheif. I'm not a real hunter. I am only playing. Come on, I'll help you find your herd. They walked and walked. There they are, said little Cheif. There is your herd. Thank you, said the buffalo. I am very glad we met. I am too, said little Cheif. Little Cheif sat down and rested. I wish I had someone to play with, he said. You can play with us, said the prairie dogs. You can play with us, said the deer. You can even play with us, said the snakes. I mean children, said little Cheif. I wish I had children to play with. Just then there was a loud noise. What is that? Said the animals, and they all ran away. The noise got louder and louder, and little Cheif hid behind a rock. He saw what made the noise. It was a wagon train. Let's stop here, said the leader. Those are pioneers coming across the plains.
Then why he's yelling?
He says, ho, let's stop here. We're going to stop and camp here. People got out of the wagons. Go and play, said their mother. The children ran across the field. One child looked behind the rock. See what I found, he said. Who are you? Asked the children. Well, I'm an Indian, said little Cheif. I live here. Would you like to play with us? Said the children. Yes, said little Cheif. The children showed little Cheif how they played. They showed him how to play tag. They showed him how to play leapfrog. They showed little Cheif all the games they knew. What can Indians do? Asked the children. They can call birds, said little Cheif. He called and the birds came to him. They can walk without making noise, said little Cheif. He walked and there wasn't a sound. What else can Indians do?
That's why he has a stick on his foot.
Yeah, and he didn't even make it noise. What else can Indians do? Said the children. They can do a rain dance, said little Cheif. Good, said the children. Show us. Little Cheif started to dance. He waved his hands and jumped up and down. It isn't raining yet, said the children. Little Cheif waved and jumped harder. The sun was still shining, said the children. Little Cheif waved and jumped harder and harder and harder, and the children waved and jumped too. But it didn't rain. Children, come back to the wagons, said the leader. Goodbye, said the children. It would have rained soon, said little Cheif. The children ran back across the field. Look out for the buffalo, cried little Cheif. The buffalo ran towards the children. All the mother and dads were scared. We must save them, said the moms and dads. I'll save them, said little Cheif. He ran in front of the children. It is my friend, little Cheif, said the buffalo. The herd ran the other way. All the people clapped and cheered and thanked little Cheif. We will stay here in the green valley, they said, and we will be your friends forever.
I'm boring.
I will be glad if you stay here. We will always be good friends.
I want this book.